Good morning, baby Ray. How are you today? Here you are with Grandma and Pop. Big smiles. I'm so excited about my baby Ray being a big sister. I'm going to read another book to you, The New Baby by, Ruth and Harold Shane wrote the story, and Eloise Wilkin drew the pictures, called The Illustrator. First of all, before I get started, I want you to see almost, I think on every page, there's a little dachshund. How about that? Just like Grandma and Pop have, doxies. One day, a big green truck stopped in front of Mike's house. Mike, his name is Mike. That's your Pop's name, Michael or Mike. The delivery man took a large box from the truck and carried it to the porch where Mike was playing. What could it be? It wasn't Christmas, so it couldn't be a Christmas present. It wasn't a lawnmower. Daddy already had a lawnmower. It wasn't a new tricycle. Mike had a new red tricycle. There's his bike. You have a bike. Hello, Mike said to the delivery man. The delivery man said, "Hello there." "Is that for us?" asked Mike. "Yes," replied the delivery man. He rang the doorbell and then waited for someone to answer. "What's in it?" said Mike. "It's a buggy." Mike wondered what a buggy could be. Mummy came to the door. "Bring the box right in," she said. The delivery man put the box by the window. Then he went back to the truck and drove away. See the doggy? What's the doggy doing? Sniffing the man. That's what Grandma's doggies do. They always want to sniff. And Mike is wondering what's going on. There's Mama. Look at Mama. See her tummy? Yeah, that's right. She's pregnant. See the doggy sniffing the box? Mike looked at the big box. "What's a buggy, Mummy?" he asked. Daddy came in before Mummy had time to answer. "Aha," he said. "Here's our new buggy." "What's a buggy?" said Mike again. "It's a little bed on wheels," said Daddy, opening the box. "You've seen them lots of times. It's for the new baby." For a minute, Mike didn't say anything. "Whose baby?" he asked at last. "Ours," said Daddy. "Before long, we're going to have a new baby." Mike couldn't believe it. "A baby," he said excitedly. "What will it be like? Will it be a little girl? Will it be a boy? When is it coming here? Will it have red hair like Susie next door?" "Hold on a minute," said Daddy, laughing. "We don't know those things yet. We can only guess. It'll be a surprise." A few days later, Mike had another surprise. Aunt Pat came to visit. "She's going to help us take care of the baby," said Daddy. At supper, Mike asked, "Who will bring the baby?" Mummy said, "No one will. I'll go to the hospital soon and the baby will be born there." Mike is asking some good questions, isn't he? Look, they're having bread. Yum. That night, Mike woke up. It was still dark outside and the hall light was on. Aunt Pat was in the hall in her bathrobe. Mummy and Daddy were up too. "Where are you going?" Mike asked. Mummy kissed Mike and said, "I'm going to the hospital for our baby," she said. "I'll bring it home very soon." In the morning, Mike helped Aunt Pat. He brought out the cornflakes, kind of like your Cheerios, it's cereal. He helped to set the table. He carried the milk from the fridge and he ate every bit of his breakfast. Oh, that's good. He was obedient. The telephone rang. Mike got there first. It was Daddy calling. Daddy said, "Mike, you have a beautiful baby sister." "Oh," said Mike, handing the phone to Aunt Pat. "Maybe I could run and tell Mrs. Blair." "Of course you may," said Aunt Pat. So Mike ran next door as fast as he could. Before long, Daddy came home. Look at Daddy's suit. Ooh, he has on an interesting suit. Look at the doggies, happy to see him. See the little bird over here? Looks like a robin. There's another one up here. This looks like a pretty cherry tree. Daddy came home. He boosted Mike up into the air and went into the house. Just then, a big green truck stopped in front of the house. The delivery man took out a big box from his truck. He was bringing it to Mike's house. What could it be? What do you think it is? Think it's something for the baby? I wonder. It wasn't Christmas yet, so it couldn't be a Christmas present. It couldn't be a lawnmower. Daddy still had his lawnmower. And it couldn't be a tricycle. Mike still had his red tricycle. Could it be another buggy? He ran up the steps. Running up the steps, there's the doggy. He didn't even wait to say hello to the delivery man. He went looking for Daddy and Aunt Pat. He was so excited. Daddy, Aunt Pat, are we going to have another baby? What? Asked Daddy. I hardly think so, said Aunt Pat, at least not for a while. Why do you ask? Well, said Mike, the delivery man is here with another box. When he brought the one before, the baby was born. Daddy laughed and said, this is a surprise for you, Mike. Let's go up and get the package. The delivery man was at the door. Hello, Mike said. The delivery man said, hello there. That's for me, Mike told him, pointing to the package. Daddy and the delivery man carried the big box upstairs. Mike ran upstairs behind them. He and Daddy opened the box. It was really 2 boxes tied together, and there was a brand new bed. For me? Cried Mike. You already have your big girl bed, don't you? And the baby gets the crib. Mike and Daddy put it together. Mike was very happy and said, now the baby can have my little bed, can't she? He wanted very much to see the baby. It seemed a very long time that he had to wait. Aunt Pat and Daddy went to see Mummy and the baby every day at the hospital. See, he's looking out the window waiting. When will they come home? Mike and Daddy talked about what the baby's name should be. Daddy and Mummy had suggested naming her after Pat. Naming her Pat after Aunt Pat. I like that, said Mike. So do I, said Daddy. So it was decided. Mike kept wondering, what will the baby look like? When will Mommy bring her home? See, he's wondering, sitting on the porch step with this little dog. You have steps at your house, don't you? Yeah. This looks like Grandma's window at her house, hers and Pop's, doesn't it? There's a doorbell. Then one day, Daddy went to drive Mummy and little Pat home from the hospital. Mike sat on the steps and waited. A green car came along. It was not Mike's car. A yellow car came along. It was not Mike's car either. Then a blue car turned the corner. That was Mike's car. Hello, Mike, Mummy called. We're home. Mike ran down the sidewalk to the car. Daddy got out first. He gave Mike an extra high boost into the air and then turned to Mummy and little Pat. Mummy got out of the car, handed the baby to Daddy, and gave Mike a kiss and a hug. She told him how glad she was to be home. Aunt Pat came out of the house. Mrs. Blair and Susie came from the house next door. Everyone wanted to see little Pat, but Mike wanted to see her most of all. He looked. She had tiny hands. She had blue eyes. She had soft, wispy hair. The puppy wants to see too. When Mike, Aunt Pat, Daddy, and Mummy were inside, Mike asked, "May I hold our baby?" "Of course you may," Mummy said. So Mike sat on the couch. He sat way back and held the baby just right. How proud Mike was. It was wonderful to have a baby, he thought. Is that what Raelle Ruth's going to do? You're going to be a good big sister and hold the baby softly? I know you are. Isn't that a fun story? Yeah, Grandma enjoyed that too. That's a golden book. You have some books like this with all these fun pictures on the back, don't you? The elephant and the lion and the puppy and the duck and the deer. Choo-choo train. Have a great day. Love you, Baby Ray.